Yes, good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss the topic of reading comprehension passages. What important points you have to keep it in mind while solving your reading passages. You know that reading is an important communication skill. To cultivate this skill, you need to first learn to read the passage properly with a view to comprehending it fully. The techniques involved in readings are skimming and scanning. After having understood the passage, you should come to answer the questions that follow the passage. These questions are set in order to assess your ability to understand the passage, to interpret the message correctly, and to evaluate it critically. Reading the passage will give you the better understanding of the idea conveyed by the writer. So, how you are to read this passage? Read the passage slowly, silently, and carefully. While reading it, concentrate on the striking information about something, facts, data, opinions, arguments, and different points of view. Try to comprehend the idea contained in the passage in totality and then its various aspects. Note the sentence which changes the basic idea and offers a different point of view. Remember the various aspects connected with the main idea. That means while reading the passage, whatever the point you find important, you must keep on underlining it. How to write the answers to the questions. After having a complete reading silently, slowly, and carefully, understanding about the main idea of the passage, now you must go for the solving of the questions. First, relate the questions asked to the general information, specific data, facts, arguments, and different opinions given in the passage. Second, locate the answer to the question from the text. For that, you must read the questions beforehand. After having reading one reading of the passage, you must go through the questions given you so that you can relate it with the facts or the information given to you in the passage. Then lift the information from the text and then rephrase it in your own language in a lucid style, in a very clear and simple language. Convert that line or the information according to your question. Don't use the same expression as given in the text. Answer the questions in the same tense in which the question is put. This is a common mistake which you people are doing. When you pick up the line from the passage and link it with your question, you change the tense. Don't change the tense. Use the same tense which is given to you in the question and try to write in simple in your own language. Don't copy as it is from the passage or the text. Write grammatically correct sentences. Avoid odd, complicated, and complex structure of sentences. Simple sentences may answers dene hai. Don't use complex or complicated sentences so that you can avoid mistakes. Use indirect form of speech. If in any passage the sentences or the conversation is given in the direct speech or any expression is given in the direct speech, you are not to copy it as it is. Change it into indirect form of speech. That means remove the inverted commas and change it according to the rules of the narration. Then write simple and intelligible sentences. Don't write complex and difficult words and phrases. Give answers in simple language. Types of passages. We have three types of passages which can be set for the comprehension. One is factual, second discursive or reflective, and the third one is literary passages. Factual passage gives factual information about something or person. It may give a description about the life and deeds of a celebrity or some information about some historical places, a social fact, or a scientific inventions. That means any passage which give you factual detail of anything or about any person, any place, that is called a factual. Then second is discursive or reflective passage. A discursive passage deals with a particular opinion which is analyzed from various angles. This type of passage is generally argumentative, persuasive, or interpretive. The arguments are rational and logical. The passage may throw light on different aspects of the given topic. Then the third one is literary passage. A literary passage is generally an extract from a piece of fiction, a poem, a short story, or an essay. Such a passage generally deals with the essential traits of human beings and it contains an element of universality. So, how you are to find out the short answers? WH questions. These questions are answered very briefly. Students should answer each question in not more than a line or a sentence. They should lift the information from the passage and then rephrase it in their own language. Then why questions requires reason and therefore they should use words like because, as, for, etc. in this their answers. How to find out the multiple choice questions? A multiple choice question involves a statement followed by four options. You'll be given one question with the four options. One of these options is appropriate and correct, while the other three are inappropriate and incorrect. The incorrect options are given in order to mislead the students. The incorrect options seems to be plausible that the students take one of them as correct. So the students should be very careful while choosing the correct option. A multiple choice question may involve a question or an incomplete sentence. In order to choose the correct option, the students require complete comprehension of all the points contained in the passage. That means you must read the passage carefully and understand each and every point to find out the correct answer. They should grasp and the content of the given passage in entirely. They should not only depend upon the information and the knowledge gained after reading the passage, but also on their analytical faculty. Analytical faculty means you must be able to analyze the points or the facts given. They should discard the incorrect options by the process of elimination. They should eliminate the incorrect options by seeking the help of the textual fact contained in the passage. You will find out the correct option only with the help of the textual matter given to you in the passage. Then there are questions based on the vocabulary testings are also given in comprehension. This question is set in order to assess the range of vocabulary of the students. Usually it gives the similar meaning of two words or phrases in the passage, which the students are required to identify correctly. Sometimes it gives the opposite meanings of two words or phrases in the passage, which the students are required to identify correctly. So please note down the important tips which you must keep it in mind while solving your reading passage. Read the passage slowly, silently, and carefully. Then grasp the facts, data, different arguments, and striking informations. You can underline these things. Comprehend the main idea and its various aspects. Study the questions asked and relate them to the general information and facts. Locate the answer to the question from the text. Turn to relevant portion of the text which contains the answer to the question कि आपके क्वेश्चन का आंसर कहाँ पर है टेक्स्ट के अंदर, उस पैसेज के अंदर, उसको रिलेट करिए, उस क्वेश्चन को फाइंड आउट करिए. Then answer the questions in your own language. Don't copy the same line, convert it into your own language. Answer the question in the same tense in which the question is asked. And don't change the tense, same tense is to be used. Then finally revise your answers carefully. Once again, you must read your answers carefully after ending your question of the reading passage. So in this way, you'll be able to get good marks and score good marks in the passage. The main problem is you don't read the passage and directly you go to the questions. First have a single reading of the passage slowly, silently, carefully, then read the questions, and after that for the second reading you must correlate your answers and the questions, finding out the important ideas from the passage, then converting it into your own language using the same tense. You must write your answers. Thank you, students. I hope now the comprehension question ideas are clear to you, how to solve these questions.